Hey, folks, as part of the CPDLF and our what seems sometimes feels like a consistent revolving door, I wanted to show you a quick way to find when the students started in Odyssey Where. Obviously, you can go through every single kid and look at it individually, but that can be a little bit time consuming. So one thing that you might want to do is come over to Reports. And if you click on the Reports, come down to the same come down to the report that's called Student Progress. And if you click on Student Progress, go ahead and select full year. I always select semester one just so I don't miss anyone for the first year in case they're in a different class or in case they're in their own separate. Like we have a couple kids in open campus that are doing block scheduling. Keep the dates where they are, 8/23 to 8/25. Go ahead and select users, select all of them. Again, you can do that because none of the courses are attached. So this way we're not missing any kids. And then finally, come down to where it says show and then show refresh and click on that. Now in this case, you are going to find all of the courses listed. So what you're going to do is select the one course that you're looking at. In my case, I'm going to select this. Then I'm going to come down to a CSV file. And if you go to the CSV file, this will bring up all of the kids. It'll also bring up their scores and their percentages, and we talked about that a little bit when it comes to importing grades. But on column I, if you see start grades, this is very helpful. So you can obviously see the start date that they started here. That way we're able to backlog the percentage that's required. What I always do is I always come up to Insert. So if you go to Insert, the very top right corner, and on the far left, click Pivot Table. If you go ahead and do that, it will open up and it will change the way that we use this. And you're able to modify and just use the things that you want for the spreadsheet. Go ahead and click OK. Now that will bring you to a blank screen. Now if we look over here, if I select Student, right? That will bring up all of the students that are in that class. Another thing that you could do is you could just drag this down into the rows list. Okay? Then what I do is I go to Start Date, and I click that, and right below that here, you are able to see all of the kids and the date that they started. That way you can just kind of go through that way. Obviously because we're asking kids to be at 25%, some of them came in a couple weeks late, some of them came in very recently. So this helps if you're ever looking for the student and the date that they've been enrolled in Odyssey Where. Okay? So if it's helpful, please use it. If not, you may disregard this. Hey, thanks for everything.